Ain't doing no talking. Up on the A-Town. Bitches speaking on my name. Me and you is not the same. I set a clear expectation that we just fucking around.
I love that. I love that.
Like the expectation is clear. Like, yo, we just fucking around.
How'd you set that expectation? Like, how do we know it's clear?
It don't matter.
Molly was fucking her
around.
raw. Did you tell her? Did you say that?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, not so cruel, but yeah, for sure. So if the expectation is clear, that is what we're doing. But I only know how to treat a woman one way, which is like, I don't know, like I put women on the pedestal. You feel me?
I love
It's
it.
all you.
So I only know how to treat them one way, right? So if I'm wooing you every time I interact with you, am I wrong? Because I know that the expectation that we're fucking around, but I'm treating you like you're my woman.
Yikes.
Wait.
Yikes.
Probably.
Hold on, wait. I gotta make sure that I got this.
What kind of pedestal is this?
Hold on, I gotta make sure.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Wait. So,
You know you fucked up, right?
It's all good. Yeah. that washing powder. I tell you that. She got down with that washing powder. So shake your shimmy, sister. Be sure it's feeling fine. I found them white top. You know what you said? You know what? You got my good quality. Okay? You have a lot of my good qualities. And I can appreciate that. Because I still know what I do. I mean, when you know, you know. That's the only answer to that. When you know, you know. And everybody has civil rights, and ain't nobody perfect. Nobody. I know that's why I know I have to have consistent spiritual growth because it takes more than acting like a good person. Okay? It takes more than that. You can be yourself through Christ. So that if that look like that you're a bad person, that's what it'll have to be for some interpretation. But that's not the end all be all. That's what it was when a lot of authorities said to the kids. Look at it this way. You're a human, I'm a human. You're raising, I'm a raising. You know, you have civil rights, I have civil rights. I'm God child, you God child. Okay? God knows everything, right? Okay. You know it. You know what you're trying to do. And then that's your fair warning. And it goes for you too. Well, sometimes when I be calling myself in the attitude, God be like, no, you better sit your butt down somewhere. You already know. You know, you got to like, because after still have to make sure the family is covered on all ends. This foot, that foot, that foot, let's do this foot, that foot, that foot. Ain't no one thing going on. Not under this regime. We're gonna have our hands in a lot of pots. It ain't nothing wrong with that because that's what we do. You don't have to learn how to be like this. You don't have to practice hard to be like this. If God wants you to be like that, that's what it's going to be. What we cannot do is allow any of him, especially with unsuccessful advice ratings, like successful for years and still staying advice. Okay? Because ain't nobody got time to take a lie. Okay? I'm not saying with my life. I decided everybody, everybody go outside. That's what I mean. Everybody go outside. That's all I'm saying. God is helping me be a better person each day. Okay? So I'm willing to grow. I'm willing to do something different. I'm the type of person I go to seminars and stuff. If I got some kind of issue, say if I got uh, an anger issue, I go to classes. See that's see God know that stuff. He know I go in a class in a minute. Anything but to get off the oppressing situation. Okay, he know that. And that's right, YouTube. See God. See that's the thing right. That's why God, you know, He do like, cause He know I will. He know how to lock stuff down. Cause He taught me. The best teacher. The best teacher taught me. The best teacher taught me, baby. The best teacher taught me. That's all I like. Because, honey, you mess around and rely on these humans if you want to. You have to get locked into something. And everybody is different. So, of course, one way of doing right in certain areas that works for you might not work for somebody else. And one way they doing it might not work for you. Because, you know, sometimes you don't know what a person, you know what, somebody told me the other day, they said that singer Mario, his mom had issues and stuff, and, you know, substance abuse and things like that, drinking and thugging out and all that. Me too, okay? So guess what? Um, she tried to stay right and all that, but she ended up she overdosing. But you know what I tell them? And Mario, big one of the biggest R&B singers. You know, I told him. I said I don't know what she was doing when she left around Mario. After the game, I don't know where she went. I don't know who she was dating. See, I don't know if she do my tactic of not lying, cheating, and stealing to the best of my ability. I don't know if she was doing. I don't know what she was doing, so I can't compare. Now, there's a lot of success stories I could probably relate to, but like I say, I don't know what she was doing. I know during the years, you know, I'm a mother of my church. I'm 51. I don't know how I got there, but God got me there. I love Bible study. Okay, I love being connected to Christ. And I'm still a little rough around the edges, but I'm honest about with my life. And you know what? It's like I said, I don't know where she went. I know after game and all that, I like to go in my nice hotel room and kick back with no one. I'm talking about I'm a content creator. Why I don't need, you know, it depends on if the family need, you know, something like that. But other than that, when I travel, I be kicked back like I got it going on, probably on my live or something.
probably upload some videos. This time of year, I'm looking at Christmas stuff, movies, and all that kind of good stuff. You know, I hate when I do have to miss Sundays. Like hope I don't. I hope she can at least give me enough time. See, to go to. I would love to go to 7:30 and 9:30 service, but I know my boss. She's jinkified, so I ain't even. If she can just let, cause see, it's Communion Sunday. We wear all our white with a red rose and our badges, and I just do what they do. Cause these people 75, 65, 75. The motherboard. Okay, don't like I tell people, don't ask me how I got there. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, that's what I tell people when everybody just comes up to me saying, "Well, how is it over there?" But you know what? Them women treat me like I'm their child in a good way. I'm talking about got my back, give me gifts, make sure like when we have conferences and seminars and banquets and things that cost $45 and $50 registration fee. You know, the head of the motherboard, it was the last thing we went to with the women's conference. She said, "You want to go to the women's conference?" I ain't even know. She said, "That's all I need to know. I ain't have to do nothing else." When I walked up there, everything was my mother Elyse Roberts was on the badge. It was just so wonderful, and I just loved it. I loved it. I loved it, and you know, I just like when it goes smooth like that. Okay, now around 10:33, so I want to try. I got to. I work where I am now. I work an hour away from here, but my baby, my baby is upstairs. My baby is upstairs. So I will call. I will fly across the ocean. What that song say? I'll be your hero. I'll be the sun in your sun in the sky. I promise you I will. So yeah, that's what I tell people. That I actually like my kids. They know I don't love them out of obligation. You never want a child to feel that way. Some people just ain't meant to be parents. I promise you. Okay, but if anybody that had children, the children were meant to be. Okay, that's all. I'm gonna say it like that. Some people weren't meant to be parents, but the children were meant to be. I put it that way. Because one thing about it, no matter what don't happen in my past with my parents or with or without, whatever, because I can't remember a lot of it. Okay, a lot of it I don't remember. My memory can be jarred, but we went on vacations and things, and they gave us. I just tell people they spent $1 million on me. Okay, thank you for spending $1 million on me. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much for giving me food since you brought me here. Thank you. Okay, and I grew up in a two-parent home, which I did. Sometimes I tell people that a two-parent home is overrated. Okay, it's really overrated. Really, really and truly, it's overrated. Yes. So I got about an hour before I go to work. So I'm just trying to make sure that everything is semi neat, things like that. I thought it was real cold out there, but I think it's gonna be cold tonight. So I got my coat in the trunk, and then let's see. I promise you. Ooh. Okay. You know what I just thought about? I need to go ahead. Thank you, Jesus. That's all I can say. Say, thank you, Jesus, for everything. Honey, I'm gonna keep my pet. Oh, look at Johnny. Oh, Unity Jones, report to the office. Unity Jones, report to the office. Unity, Unity Jones, report. Run to it. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, I will. Yeah, I. What happened to my? Yeah, I will. And I will be. Yeah, I. Jenny. You all right, Jenny? Oh, you on the phone? Yeah, I. I will. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that post notification bell so you can know every time I post a video, go live, or post a photo. And see our niche over here, even though it's my smallest channel, we only have 85 subscribers, but you know what? It don't matter about the subscribers. It's about what you got going on. And can you get you some sponsorships? Can you help people? Can you act like you have sense all over the world? That's what it's all about. And the Lord want to bless you. He'll bless you. Let me see. And then I have another channel on YouTube, which is my main channel, Queen Elyse. It's called Queen Elyse. And like, share, and subscribe, and hit the post notification bell. What my heart at? Because honey, I ain't gonna let those spirits jump off on me. None. Okay. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No sir. I will not. Mm-mm. No, no, no. Not me. And I already know Shane ain't gonna be there. So guess what? Make sure I put that oil on me. I ain't finna let nothing. Grandma taught me well. Okay? Can somebody do what she taught? Somebody? Please. Anybody? Somebody? Anybody? Because, honey, what am I supposed to do? Leave it? No. Because some of the matriarchs, some of them, not all, and I have more than one side of the family, so don't try to do the math. Some of the matriarchs are not equipped. They had the chance, and they didn't do nothing with it. So, we're going to see what they do. Maybe somebody on this live Spread the word. If you a matriarch that's connected to Queen Elyse Nicholette, Queen Elyse, or Elyse's History Corner, now's your chance to be a confident, strong black leader without worrying about what somebody got to say about it. This is y'all's chance. So, I mean, if you're out of town and you're listening, all of that good stuff. If you're out of town and you're listening, y'all ain't want to, see, I'm trying to grow the top of my hair right here because it's getting thin right there and I don't, it's because I always wear this ponytail and it's messing it up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave this part right here out, like this. Leave that part out here, right there out. Just like that. Mm-hmm. Yep, I'm going to leave that out. Okay, just like that. That way. I'm so glad I know how to be myself. I'm so glad. Because, honey, the accent people put on, it gotta be exhausting. Gotta be. You know if it's God-led missionary stuff. Sometimes it don't even be God-led for other folks. It be you. It God trying to get you together. So don't. Some folks think, oh, I'm helping people. Mm-mm. God may be just trying to help you, so you can help somebody else. Okay, without clout chasing unconsciously. You know you can't do that. But you know what? I can't keep up with everybody that do that. I can pray, Lord, you got it. Cause honey, you can jump on the bandwagon or not. Every time you can. That's how fair I am. Every time you can jump on the bandwagon. by the way, I'm getting ready for work. But oh, back to explaining my channels. Queen Elyse is my main channel, and even though it's not my channel with the biggest subscribers, that is my first and main channel. And then my my highest subscribing count. Okay, for the Queen Elise channel, my niche over there, along with the diverse content that I do, I got content for everybody. Is reaction commentary. I do reaction commentary on YouTube, certain YouTubers, but I feel like the main one, me and some of the other reaction commentary, because we stick together in our community, and is King Mimi Talks, Planet Mimi. You know, we'll hit on Gina Janine and stuff, and then sometimes we'll do Chelsea Janelle or Portia Nicole or Life of Lily. Yeah, we like Lily now. Then we you know what, wherever Peyton Charles at, let her be happy, prosperous, and free in the name of Jesus. I want her to do things, not I want her to do things for her, not because the children this or don't try to force nothing because see it won't do. So so don't hide from us. Don't hide from us because you want to get back with that man for them children. Okay? Don't you ain't got to do it like that. Some kind of way, just like celebrities, the paparazzi or whatever, they're gonna pick up on it some kind of way. So you're gonna be hid for nothing. And I know you don't have to vlog. I know you got a lot of sponsorships and stuff. And I know you don't owe nobody nothing. And then you did tell us you might go out with a bang. But I have a feeling you will be back. But I still want you to be happy. Don't repeat any of the same cycles because you can't be bringing all these folk around your children now, you know. And because folk crazy too, they just as crazy as you are, because you like to claim the PTSD and all that, but it's more folk real deep with theirs too. So now, maybe that's why you may be taking a hiatus. I don't know. But the only reason why I'm saying something because a lot of us do follow you, and we saw you last. I think you were finna get ready to have a baby. And I understand you want to do all that to get it all out the way. Make sure everything is aesthetically pleasing and Preston looking all good and this and that. Everybody gonna be a hunky happy dory once you reappear. So I wish you good luck on that and I know you're gonna be blessed, but I'm just being real with you. If you're listening and if anybody that's a Peyton Charles fan, go talk to somebody that's close to him. Ray, make sure you keep up with everything, Ray. Because we ain't got time for this flip flopping and then more people get involved, okay? Sometimes us women have to look at our beautiful selves, okay? All right. That's all I'm going to say about that. You know what? God has made, I have had another light bulb moment. I had a light bulb moment that's going to free a lot of people. And I'm going to tell you what it is. You heard it first here. Families out there, if you're dealing with anybody that got substance abuse issues or mental health issues, and not just because fentanyl killing folk, let them pass. Give them a pass. You know why? Because I found out something that is more lethal than heart disease, addiction, and mental health. I have found out what it really is with a lot of people. It's a attention-seeking, egotistical person, place, or thing. That ego will kill you spiritually, especially. False pride is one of the seven deadly sins, and that's inbred all in ego. I remember learning, I was reading some literature before, and they said that big ego, we had to take a back seat, and we had to start being more Christ-centered, you know. But God don't seem itself to, I'm talking about it's almost make the person miserable because they trying to do everything for, and you know what? I have to just sit back because I can't keep up with that. I already don't turn it over to Christ. I don't turn it over to Christ, and that's all I'm gonna do, and that's all I can do. Cause I can't keep up with all that. And then time you go off the deep end and stuff. No, and it's not your fault. That's what I tell them. It's not your fault. I should have had a little sense enough to tell myself I can't do all that. I can't deal with all that. No. The Lord know. Put it that way. The Lord know. That's all that matters. Oh, this ain't it right here. Mm. All right, guys. I want y'all to thank y'all for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.